Harvey, for this first part of the session, what's your focus on with JJ's back?
Working on just improving the blood flow, circulation, just easing up any knots, any tightness that JJ has. So just keep him ready for his training sessions, getting the muscles to contract better, function better, so that he can use them to his full capability. And then also just working on the whole posterior chain, the upper half of the posterior chain, letting all these muscles from the lower back, or from the superior glutes to the lower back to upper back, come to the rotator cuff, tricep, to all work in sync rather than working one by one.
What's the difference in functionality, like when each part of the back tends to work one by one?
The difference is that if you're only using one muscle, that muscle's getting overworked. So then obviously the demand's high for it, and then you're gonna get injured, or it's gonna feel really tight and stiff. Whereas if you're using a lot of muscles, the demand's getting spread. So it allows each muscle to function adequately, and also increases like power as well if you're using more muscles than just one. The Deontay Wilder power, actually no, I should say the KSI power, to be fair.
Trademark.
Are you fully on it, like 38 games? You're not gonna like, after like 3 games and then leave the fantasy football program?
No, because I'm in a league, and if I'm last in the league, I have to do 3 TikToks of me dancing for 4 weeks. And it can be any dance, bro, so it's all, best believe it's gonna be arse shaking, dick thrusting, you know, whack type shit.
So you gotta commit.
Yeah,
of course.
It's a long
And I think we're trying to decide on clothing as well.
That's a serious league.
Are we loosening up JJ's forearm here at the moment?
Yeah. For his elbows, we gotta keep his forearms loose. You never know. Might back one out. Nah, but yeah, just loosening up. These get tight in boxing, obviously. Always in constant wrist extension when you're punching. Obviously, when you make a fist, flexing all the time. You're punching. And if you think about it, like when you're transmitting a punch, you're coming all the way from your foot, coming all the way up, and then going down here to your forearms, and then obviously the fist. So it's a lot of kinetic energy and force coming into the forearms.
I'm always just trying to help the scene.
Yeah.
But then when people feel like they know more than the scene, then I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. Best believe I'm gonna laugh at you when you fall flat on your face.
Yeah, no, it's facts, bro.
Especially when you feel like these other promotions feel like they have a better business model than what Misfits are doing. Because that's, in a way, that's disrespecting what you guys have built so far.
Yeah.
And it's been proven, like, it's the only one that's been sustainable so far.
Well, yeah. What, Creative Clash, they lost how much? 250,000?
Yeah.
The Floyd one.
Global Titans, yeah. Show staff, social gloves.
Yeah, man.
They're not learning their lesson.
Bro, and it's been like this for years.
Yeah, man.
And they still keep making the same mistake.
Yeah, bro.
And then they look at Misfits and go, nah, man, we can do better than them. No, you can't, man. And that's why it's all just about building people. And then all the people that were trying to build, we gotta tell them, bro, you gotta do more than just box. You gotta show the other side. Show the people things you enjoy doing. If it's you playing games, show that. If it's you painting, show that. Like, bro, you gotta just be more than just a boxer.
Yeah, exactly. Because then
Jack of all trades, master of none. But most of the time, the guy's better than the master of one.
Yeah, true, bro.
We still do kind of think that like competition in the scene is good though between different promotions.
Yeah, of course.
Because you you're always learning from each other as well at the same time.
Yeah,
what works, what doesn't.
There's a few things that they did that was pretty good. Like the whole tournament aspect was a sick idea. I was like, it's genius. I was like, yeah, I wish Misfits had done this.
Yeah.
And we can still do it.
Just the sustainable way, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Competition is good. Competition makes everyone better.
Usually your lats are super tight.
Yeah.
But today it feels good.
I've already gone too hard this week. That's probably right.
Doesn't the lat tend to go on a lot longer than people realise?
Yeah.
It's only that people only recognise the part that you can kind of flex, like the wings.
So the lat inserts here, but comes all the way down to like here, the base of the lat, all the way up. So it's a big muscle, but you see here, there's loads of layers of muscle. So you got the lat, you got the QR. So like some people can misconstrue back pain, but it's actually your lat sometimes, especially with boxers.
Things with Tommy.
Yeah, well,
have they worked out?
I did that deadline
Okay.
because he was messing about, and he was pissing me off. Yeah, now we're very close. Yeah, we've actually properly agreed on quite a lot now, so
Sick.
I think right now it's just a few signatures and we're there. But yeah, I know this fight's gonna be big. I know it's big when I'm getting people who aren't my audience talking to me about the Tommy fight.
That's crazy, man.
After beating Tommy, just to hang up the gloves there
Yeah.
and just go, you know what, Jake? I don't even want to fight you anymore.
Yeah. And then he's gonna be pleading for the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, I want him on his knees begging for a fight.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
me.
nah, 100.
Being like, I need this. I have nothing left.
Because realistically, there's no need, because he lost to Tommy, and you're gonna beat Tommy. So
Yeah, so then it's all on him.
yeah, that will eat him inside.
Yeah, bro.
Before you retire, I do want to see one fight at like 170.
Bro, me at 170 would be crazy. I don't even know, who would I fight at 170?
One of the Kingpyn lot.
Shit, yeah, maybe like the winner.
Since there was a bit of back and forth last week, JJ, would a Gib fight be on the table?
No. Not to be deep, obviously, but no, man. I'm just on a different level, man. And he knows that. That's why I feel like he doesn't ever truly call me out, like, properly.
I mean, it's going to start with this video.
What? Well, to be honest, first of all, I just don't think people want to see that. Second of all, I think everyone knows who's going to win. So it's just kind of pointless.
I guess there'll always be a question mark over it.
No, you're the one putting the question mark.
Instigator.
I'm trying to think of people who could be interesting. Like, I guess, depends on how well Nunes does. I mean, there's always the Soul Pappy thing, but I think he's lost a bit of hype because of his loss. People say Anthony Taylor, but again, I just...
Nah, man, you need to. There's
because
levels in it.
I knock him out, everyone's like, oh, well, we expected this. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm like, just let me fight Tommy.
Yeah.
Things about AT as well.
It's
He's
a
like,
different level, isn't it?
like AT is a good promoter, but his fights are boring. Like, he's a boring fighter.
Yeah, he doesn't truly like knock anyone out. He just survives. No, what?
Like-
I just slump him.
Yeah.
No, honestly, my work rate would just overwhelm him, and he'd just be like, "Oh, this is long. You clearly want this more than I want it. I'm out."